This is an open letter or an open message to Marc Molinaro. I've sent you emails, no response. Sent you messages on your Facebook page, no response. My name is Dave G. I don't think you understand I'm sick of everything being closed. Banks being closed. The one in Pleasant Valley is closed. The one down on Route 9 is closed. The only one that is open right now is the one down there on 44. You can't walk into the branch, but when people need to go to the bank, there are lines of cars backed out all the way from the teller all the way out to like Gibraltar or something. Yes, people have bills that they need to pay and all that. Some people pay them online, I don't. I pay my bills in person. I have always paid my bills in person. And when I'm sitting at the bank, in line, a whole stretch of cars, from one end from where the teller is, all the way back down to where Route 44 is, it's a joke. A whole stretch of cars from where the teller is all the way out to... It's horrible. You need to open up the banks, Mark. Open up bank branches again so people can go inside and get things done within 10-20 minutes instead of sitting in their cars waiting forever to get to a teller. You need to open up bank branches, bank lobbies. The lobbies in the bank need to be reopened. I heard on the news the other day that this thing could go on until like May 15th. That pissed me off. I thought this thing would be over by like the end of April. My mind has either snapped or is about to snap. I know you don't know who I am, but I know you. There isn't much to say about myself. I know who you are, but you don't know who I am. A couple of years ago, up on the walkway, I tried to speak to you. It was like a couple of years ago, like during the summertime, right? You ignored me. You completely ignored me. I was like, "Hey, how you doing? I tried to come up and speak to you. You ignored me. That pissed me off. So maybe you pay attention to me now." You need to open up everything again. Bank branch lobbies need to be reopened again. Instead of having people sitting in their cars waiting forever to get to the teller, people can just go right inside and get things done within like 10 or 15 minutes instead of waiting hours and hours and hours waiting to get to a teller. I can't get rows of quarters at an ATM. You can't get rows of quarters at an ATM. You see this? I do Instacart. I do Instacart. I'm not sure if people out there are being thanked for their services. Nobody ever thanks me. Nobody ever thanks me for doing Instacart. Not one, "Thank you for bringing me my groceries. Thank you for going to the store and getting what I need." I have not heard one simple thank you from anybody. Not one. Not one simple thank you from a customer. I do shopping for customers, and I bring the groceries to their house. I don't go inside, but like I'll bring it to like I'll drop it stuff like on their driveway, maybe on their porch or on their deck, or right by their door, like on the chair or something. They say, "Oh, you can't go inside," so that's, whatever, Instacart's rule, you can't go inside, whatever. So I just like bring it to sometimes people have met me outside, like right by the driveway. "No thank you, no thank you, not even a tip. Nobody even, not even a $5 or $10 tip just for being nice and bringing their groceries to the house. Not one, not one." You need to open up bank branch lobbies. Instead of having people wait hours upon hours upon hours, restaurants need to be reopened again. The one down in Wabash, I think it's called not Friendly's, but Perkins. Good example, Perkins. That needs to be reopened again. The one right by the mall. Speaking of the mall, the Poughkeepsie Galleria needs to be reopened again. I like to go into the food court and BSing with friends and having a good time and just sitting there and just getting lunch on a weekend at the mall with my friends. But the mall is closed. You need to reopen hair salons and nail salons so that people can get their hair done, so that women can get their nails done. Hashtag Reopen Dutchess County. Hashtag open up bank branches, the lobbies. Hashtag Mark, I want you to listen to me, and listen good. My name is Dave G. I don't like being ignored. I'm sick of this whole thing that's going on right now. The bank in Pleasant Valley needs to be reopened. The one on Route 9 needs to be reopened. The mall needs to be reopened. So that I can pick up my friends, go to the food court, and just get some lunch and just BS with my friends. The food court had a whole bunch of, different places where you can get maybe Chinese food, or get hot dogs, or get some pizza or something. Poughkeepsie Galleria needs to be reopened again. Bank branch lobbies need to be reopened. You need to listen to me, and listen good. I've left you emails, not one response. I've sent you messages on Facebook, not one response. I don't like being ignored. I don't think you've ever sat in line while going to a bank branch and waiting hours and hours and hours and hours just to get something done that you could have gone inside and got done within 15 or 20 minutes. Something that you could have gone inside a bank branch and got done within 15 or 20 minutes now takes 4 to 5 hours to get done. And then the whole day is practically wasted. Bank branch lobbies need to be reopened. The mall, Poughkeepsie Galleria, needs to be reopened. I want to be able to hang out with my friends again, pick them up, and go to the mall, go to the food court, grab some lunch, and just BS. Get hot dogs, or some pizza, or There's a store in the Poughkeepsie Galleria I always liked going to. It's called Five Below. It's downstairs on the lower level. Just go in there and just they had some of the most funniest shirts in that store. The most funniest shirts. You walk into Five Below and the shirts are you walk towards the back of the store and they have all these wall hanging stuff that you can hang on your walls and whatever, and a bunch of funny shirts with some signs on some words, some sayings. I miss going to Five Below. I miss hanging out with my friends at the mall, in the food court, in the Poughkeepsie Galleria. Bank branch lobbies need to be reopened. Pleasant Valley, Route 9, Millbrook, all of the Federal Credit Union bank branch lobbies need to be reopened. You can't get a roll of quarters at an ATM. I got laundry sitting here that needs to be done. At least a basket's worth of laundry that needs to be done. You cannot get a roll of quarters at an ATM. For something that I can do in the lobby to get like a roll of quarters, now it takes 4 or 5 hours and the whole day is shot. Hair salons need to be reopened. I drove to a hair salon up on 44. It's right across the street from Friendly Honda. Friendly Honda's over here. There's a hair salon. It's like sitting right over here. I drove by it, and like the sign said open. It's big sign, you know, right on the window. It said open, right? I turn around, come back, and I pull in. Walk inside. Lady says we're closed. Do I have an open sign? If you're closed, then have a sign on the door saying we're closed. You could see it from if you're at Friendly Honda. You look across the street. It's a haircutting salon, right? The sign said open, right in the window. Big, huge window. Sign said open. Went up, turned around, pulled in, walked inside. The lady said we're closed. I need a haircut. I need a haircut. They have a haircutting place in the mall. It's right by Sears or something. You park where Sears is. It's like in the back of the mall, not like over where Best Buy is, but like you pull into the mall or whatever. You drive around towards the back where Sears is. You walk in. The haircutting place is like right on your right hand side. Tipsy Galleria needs to be reopened again. Bank branch lobbies need to be reopened again. I don't feel like sitting in line waiting hours and hours and hours and hours just for something that I can walk inside and get done within 15 or 20 minutes instead of sitting here and just sit in my car waiting, you know, waiting and waiting and waiting. 4 or 5 hours ago, let's see. I pulled up, and I'm sitting here waiting. 1 hour goes by. 2 hours go by. 3 hours go by. Come on. 4 hours go by. Molinaro, you need to reopen Dutchess County again. Get things going. I've left you emails. Why haven't you responded? I've sent you messages on Facebook. Why haven't you responded? Tipsy Galleria Mall needs to be reopened so that I can pick up my friends, go to the food court, get some food and drinks, and just basic bullshit. They have good Five Below at the mall. One of my favorite stores. They have some, the shirts are like in the back, right? You walk into Five Below, go to like the back of the store, they have like all of these like funny sayings and all of these shirts. Hair salons need to be reopened again. Bank branch lobbies need to be reopened again. Like I said, you can't get a roll of quarters from an ATM. Laundry now called that. I go over to where I get it done. It's irrelevant, but it used to be $3 and change to do laundry too, like I do a full load. Then it went to like $4. Now it's $4 and change. I've noticed that gas prices have gone down. Used to pay like I don't know, $2.30, $2.40. Now it's like $2.20, $2.21 or something like that. $2.17 I've seen. Oh, but like when you go food shopping, grocery shopping, the stores are like, you know, some of the shelves are empty. Like I said, I do the Instacart thing, right? I do the Instacart thing where I go like grocery shopping for people. I have to tell a customer, oh, stores, the shelves are empty. I have to return some. I have to return, you know, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. My favorite store to go to when I go grocery shopping for myself is Tops up in LaGrange. They used to be called Hannaford's, and then they changed over to Tops. It's a new name. If you brought your own bags, they would bag your groceries for you. But now this whole thing is going on. They won't bag your groceries for you. You have to do it yourself. Oh, but if you have like, you know, paper bags are like 5 cents. If you know you have a cart full of stuff, and you know you go up to the cashier and pull up whatever, and they'll bag your groceries for 5 cents a bag. Paper bags rip. Paper bags rip. So I bring my own bags. Oh, but now, before all this shit started, if you brought your own bags, they would bag your groceries for you. But now, since this whole shit had started going on, they won't bag your groceries, and now they have all this, like a wall of like a plastic, whatever it is, right in front of them. And I'm sick of seeing people wearing masks. I can't take it anymore. I cannot take this anymore. These are what available badges look like on the Instacart platform. Right there. Those are what they look like. Yes, I need a haircut. I need a haircut. Right? These are all like stuff from like Tops and stuff, like, you know, they got 3 full service orders, 2 full service orders, you know, 1 full, you know. Please reopen Dutchess County. Make it like it was before this shit happened. I want to be able to walk into the mall, just walk around, hang out with my friends, go to the food court, get some pizza or hot dogs or whatever they have in the food court. I'm sure the mall is, the inside of the mall is like dead. I'm sure dust mites are collecting on the countertops and all. I'm sure the dust mites are collecting inside the mall. Dust is collecting on the countertops and whatnot. Yeah, that's gonna be a real mess to clean up. It's gonna be a real mess. When the mall finally reopens, they're gonna need some people to clean off, you know. I need a haircut. Lots of people need a haircut. Nail salons need to reopen again. You need to open up bank branch lobbies, Mark. I want you to listen to me and listen good. Please open up bank branch lobbies so that people can go in and get stuff done within 15 or 20 minutes instead of waiting 4 or 5 hours in line at the drive-thru. 4 or 5 hours just to get something done they could have walked inside and got done within 15 or 20 minutes. Their whole day is shot, basically shot. Waiting 4 or 5 hours, let's see, I pulled up. The Pleasant Valley Bank is closed. The one on Route 9 is closed. The only one I go to is the one down over there in 44. I have my car turned off so I don't sit there and waste gas. I let the engine heat up and just, you know, let it, I'm just waiting and wait. 1 hour goes by, 2 hours go by, 3 hours go by, you know, waiting, you know, like turn the car on, and somebody moves up, turn the car on, move up, turn the car off. Somebody pulls up, turn the car on, pull up, turn it off. Somebody pulls up, turn it on, pull up. You see my point here, Mark? You need to have the bank branches open again. For something that I could get done inside the lobby, which would take me about 15 or 20 minutes, now takes 4 or 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours waiting in line, and then my whole entire day is basically shot. I could walk inside a bank, get like money orders, rolls of quarters, a bunch of other stuff that I could get done within 15 to 20 minutes. Now it takes 5 hours. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. I'm frustrated. I am seriously frustrated. You better improve Dutchess County, Mark. Get the bank branch lobbies open again. Get them open. Get the bank branch lobbies open again, Mark. Get the Poughkeepsie Gallery Mall, the Hudson Valley Mall, Danbury Fairmount, the Danbury Mall out in Connecticut. Get those malls open again. Well, you're not in Connecticut. You don't live in Connecticut, but point being, Poughkeepsie Gallery Mall needs to be reopened again. Bank branch lobbies need to be reopened again because you cannot get rows of quarters at an ATM. Bank branch lobbies need to be reopened. The bank branch in Pleasant Valley, they're closed. The one in Route 9, they're closed. So I guess we're having a storm next couple of days or two. Winter storm is coming. Winter storm is coming. Mark, do your job and reopen bank branch lobbies again. Open up the Poughkeepsie Galleria Mall. That needs to be reopened again. Open up the malls. Open up the bank branch lobbies. Open up hair salons and nail salons. Open up the mom and pop shops again. Open up the little delis along sides of roads on 44, 55, Route 9. Those need. Speaking of Route 9, Barnes & Noble. One of my favorite stores, Barnes & Noble. Really, Mark? Really? I don't think you've driven up and down Route 9 and seen empty parking lots. Empty parking lots. Barnes & Noble, up, they're closed. Staples on Route 9, next to Barnes & Noble's. Toys R Us. Well, I don't know if they're still, whatever, but whole bunch of the Poughkeepsie Plaza Mall. Further down Route 9. Mark, you need to reopen Dutchess County. Hashtag reopen Dutchess County. Hashtag reopen Dutchess County. I thought this thing would end by like the end of April, but once I heard May 15th, that pissed me off. Do your job, Mark. That's why you're the governor or county executive. Do your job, Mark. Do your job. Hashtag reopen Dutchess County. Hashtag reopen malls. Hashtag reopen bank branch lobbies. I don't think you've been on Route 44 where Stop and Shop is. There's a bank down there, right? You pull into the bank and you just Stop and Shop right there in 44. You come at a Stop and Shop, make a right-hand turn, and you go down this way like you're going to the bank, right? Going down to the bank this way. Cars, a line of cars, a whole line of cars, just stretch from where the tellers are all the way out to Chicago. For something that I can get done inside the branch now takes 4 or 5 hours, and my whole entire day is wasted. Do your job, Mark. Do your job. Reopen Dutchess County. Hashtag reopen Dutchess County.